Lydia Bampo, and as Pastor Jerry said, you will fly in for your testimony.
Wow.
And I flew in from Ghana to give my testimony. I joined NSPPD in February, thanks to my friends who kept posting, and I didn't even check. So when I checked, the first day I watched it, in fact, I was in awe, especially of the testimonies. I thought I was on high for Jesus already, but then I became an NSPPD junkie. I was high. I was broadcasting and sharing every Streams of Joy program. To date, I still do that. So as I said, I was on high for Jesus, only for me to be diagnosed with cervical cancer this year.
Wow.
On the 26th of June. I was called to come to the hospital after the results of my smear test. And then within 5 minutes, they pronounced this dreadful disease on me. And then they handed me all sorts of leaflets, helpline, the UK, the things that were going to help me start my journey as a cancer patient. My sister and I were charged because this was 6 days after NSPPD UK conference, where we had received all the declarations. So the lady who testified at the NSPPD UK conference, who said she was scheduled for surgery for ectopic pregnancy, and the baby moved from, when she said they would check again, and she declared what God cannot do does not exist. The baby moved from fallopian tube back into the womb. We left the hospital saying they will check again. What they saw before, they will not see again. And every day I was making the declarations. We're praying. We're always on NSPPD. 27th of June, within the first few minutes, Pastor Jerry was breaking negative patterns. This is a family who had lost 5 members of our family within 3 years, including my sister and my father. My mother died of endometrial cancer in 2016. NSPPD mid-year prayers kicked in. Every day there was a word. Cervical cancer was reversed.
Oh, cervical cancer. You are giving way right now. You are giving way right now. You are giving way right now.
So fast forward to 3rd of October, when I was supposed to go back to check for the results, because I did an MRI and CT on the 14th. And that day I had my mantle. We're playing mercy prayers. We never stopped. And 3rd of October, I went back for this check. We got to the consultant's room, and he was looking at the histology results, looking at CT, MRI. I went there saying that I was going to ask him to check again because I didn't want them to now refer me to UCLH as a cancer patient to start chemotherapy and radiotherapy. So, but now I was sitting in front of the doctor, and he was now asking to check again because he couldn't see cancer in the test that they had done. So they asked me they now scheduled me for a cone biopsy on 30th October. 30th October, I had the cone biopsy done. On the 10th of November, I saw a text message from the NHS saying I had a letter. I opened the letter, my heart was beating, even though I knew it was good news. So that letter is what I received. And they said they did no longer saw, the cone biopsy showed that they could no longer see any sinister features. That's what they called it. In 5 months, cervical cancer was reversed. People of God, I am so grateful to God. I'm grateful to Pastor Jerry for charging my faith, the faith of myself and my family. Thank you so much for all you do for us, for yourself, your team, Mami Eno, all the testimonies that I have, all the word of knowledge I receive. It's a book full. I have to write a book with it. I cannot say it all here. But I'm grateful to God for his mercies. What God cannot do does not exist.
Hey! What?